Part 2 Stage 4. Before we go on with the story, let's recap Joe and Ophelia's situation. Joe, 45 years old, full-time multimedia creator. He suffered a severe stroke 4 years ago, so now he needs to use a heavy 4-legged crutch to get around. He is 5 feet 6 inches tall and weighs 180 pounds. Although his appearance is not hideous, he is an out-and-out middle-aged chubby man. Ophelia, 29 years old, a photographer, is 5 feet 9 inches tall, with fair skin, a voluptuous figure, and a classic film noir actress face. She is definitely a natural beauty. 1 year after the stroke, when Joe was separated from Josephine and his daughter, he knew very well that for the rest of his life he would not be loved nor be loved again. And as he had always lived for the one he loved, he knew that even if he would not die from a second stroke, he would still die a slow death from the loss of love. Of course, Joe knows that his concern for Ophelia has way past the boundaries of ordinary friends, and after getting along with each other in the past few months, Joe's poisoning has become more and more serious. So before going out to meet her that night, Joe has already warned himself not to have any unreasonable thoughts about Ophelia, just enjoy the great food and wine and have a pleasant evening with her. The two chatted happily at the dinner table. Joe, who had been drinking for a couple of rounds, looked at Ophelia's newly cut Cleopatra hairstyle, which made her extraordinarily smart and glamorous. Under the dim yellow light outside the restaurant, she was as beautiful as a porcelain doll. Yes, at that moment, Joe has fallen head over toe for her, and all those rational speeches inside his head and moral shackles that kept him at bay are no longer useful. Joe has been unable to rescue himself from falling in love with this girl. Yes, it's really love, not just merely appreciate, because Joe knows that he could definitely do anything for this girl. Although Joe can't be said to be a perfect gentleman, nor is he a by-the-book person, but as a godbrother, he has his doctrine and strict moral guideline that he will always go by as a person born in the 70s. The night ended quietly after Joe and Ophelia took their separate ways home. Joe fell in love with the perfect person at the worst possible time. For the fourth stage of the second part, the boys' side song is a lost love song that expresses Joe's tangled and contradictory feelings.
是我這身軀已是無法妄想，這一生愛情不可再現，亂我心者，是你那一雙眼眸望進心坎，令我會想。是我的天真變出這虛空的一切，沒法制止，是我心中的愛念漸已生根。理想中的剪影已經佔據了我心內，是我妄想，令我的心坎驟然無限幻想。這妄想，讓我不自中 出心中的一切，沒法細想，是我這身軀暗地存有幻想，不知足愛情竟生思念，沒法制止，是我心中的愛念漸已躍起，令我心底讓這虛空滋生出率真的思緒，沒法制止，是我心中的愛念漸已升溫，每天手機中的笑聲佔據了我思路，是這妄想讓你說出不要做無望幻想，憑這妄想令你清楚地講出心中的一切，讓我看清，是你身邊總有着無際暗湧，飄走的愛情竟生眷念，沒法制止，是我心中的愛念漸已開花，令我決心讓這虛空的滋生率真的舉措，沒法制止，是我心中的愛念漸已結果，早給佢趕走的痴心佔據了這天地。